What's going on, guys? I'm Maze, and recently, the first proper trailer for Pokemon the Movie 22, Mewtwo Strikes Back Evolution, got released to the public. And one thing that sets it apart from every other Pokemon movie is the fact that it's in CGI, 3D animation, which has the fanbase pretty split. Myself, not particularly liking it, but I made a whole video dedicated to my thoughts on that in a civil and fair way. Who knows, I could end up enjoying it in the future. But anyway, getting back on topic, because of this recent trailer, it does have many people wondering why the Pokemon anime has been changing art styles the past 3 years. From the XY art style, to the Sun and Moon art style, to the movie 21 art style, and now this movie's art style. And well, today, I'm here to discuss why this keeps happening. Let me know in the comments down below for today's question of the day though, what art style from the past 3 years you like the best? I'd love to hear. With that intro now stated though, let's jump right into this discussion. Firstly, we're going to explore why the anime changed from the XY art style to the Sun and Moon art style. It's actually a few pretty simple reasonings. If you've seen my video titled Why Ash Will Travel in the Pokemon Sword and Shield anime, you will know that I discussed that I believe the anime crew knew they couldn't make Ash travel around in Alola, due to how small the region actually is in comparison to the previous regions Ash actually travelled. And if they actually did make Ash travel around in Alola, he would be stuck on the most simplest, linear and smallest routes ever for multiple episodes, which would have gotten pretty boring to watch. So they decided to make the anime become partly a slice of life anime. So that way, it wouldn't get that boring to watch the series, as they're offering unique stories and themes as an alternative. Though, I know that's pretty debatable in the community. However, for me personally, and you would even know this if you're a regular viewer, I found it an extraordinary tryst, and I love Sun and Moon as either my second or third favourite series. Though, I will admit, I do like XY as my favourite overall. Anyway, regardless of my thoughts there, they did at least make Ash travel for multiple episode arcs for his Grand Trials, and then make him return back to his Pokemon school and Melee Island setting. So, moving on to my new theory here, because Ash would be stuck in that one setting, the animators knew that this series would have a different feel, not focusing that much on battles either, to instead build on the characters, the Pokemon game plot, and the world around Ash, making them then choose this current art style we see in the Sun and Moon anime, as it fits the themes of the series. Not only that though, but it would also give the animators more freedom when coming to animate our beloved characters and Pokemon, such as facial expressions, hence why we get so many funny faces in Sun and Moon, as the fanbase likes to call them. This also fits in the laid-back feel that this series has. And finally, because of this art style, it would also allow the animators to animate more fluid animation, which was a bit hard to accomplish in the XY series due to the art style it had. An example I can give of such fluidness would be Pikachu waking himself up in the Your Adventure opening. So, with that said, that now actually brings us to the movie 21 art style. Although this is just a theory, I do truly believe this movie's art style was a testing ground for the Gen 8 anime art style, to decide whether it's good or bad. As let's face it, as I just explained, the art style in Sun and Moon is there to fit the feel of the series. And with the Galar region, the Gen 8 region, being a larger region once again and gyms even returning, it's inevitable that Ash will travel properly once again in the Gen 8 anime. So there wouldn't really be any need for the Sun and Moon art style once again. Though, it does hurt a little bit to say of myself being a fan of that fluid animation and the series itself. But it's also pretty exciting, as I do love the movie 21 art style so much, and it even gives me XY vibes, which I love the XY art style so much as well. That being my original favourite, movie 21 now being my favourite. And I know for a fact there'll be many people in the comment section expressing how much they love the XY and movie 21 art style as well. So, yeah, that wraps up those 3 art styles in a nice and tidy way. Though, please bear in mind that no art style is confirmed for the Gen 8 anime yet. Obviously, as we haven't gotten any news for this series yet, we won't until September, much like Sun and Moon in 2016. So, with that said, I could be wrong regarding what I said about the Movie 21 art style being present in the Gen 8 series. It could be another new art style for all we know, which would just showcase even more how Movie 21 could have been that testing ground to decide on one final art style for the next series. Finally for this video though, we of course need to address the Movie 22 art style, it simply being CGI. And well, as I've said in a video titled Will the Pokemon Generation 8 anime being CGI or 2D animation, this video being a more detailed sequel or remake if you think about it, I showcased everybody that Japan actually has this idea that America has given up on 2D animation due to all the CGI animation movies being released. Though, they are aware that American audiences seem to prefer 2D animation when it comes to TV shows. So, because of this, the creators for Movie 22 will have wanted to test out if the movie performs better overseas. And well, we are yet to receive our answer, as it of course hasn't released yet. Though, I'm sure it will perform well. Not only because it is in CGI, but because it is a Movie 1 remake, which I'm sure many adults who used to be kids when watching Movie 1 will want to watch this movie in the cinema with their own kids now. But at the same time, I think it's obvious that this CGI is a one-off thing anyway, as like I said, this is a Movie 1 remake, the first Pokemon movie to receive a remake, and probably the only one, as it's what most people remember Pokemon for back in the day. And to make this movie stand out, you would of course try some new animation, especially if that kind of animation is popular overseas, like I said. Then, the creators return to the normal 2D style once the Gen 8 movies come around, and even the anime. As, let's face it, I don't think the anime would ever go the CGI route. Especially when the creators know that everybody seems to prefer 2D animation when it comes to TV shows, like I said. If you think about it as well, Movie 20 to Movie 22 have had their own different styles for the movies as well, and that is simply because Sun and Moon decided to showcase every legendary and mythical Pokemon in their series and even have that different tone, which it would be hard to make a Sun and Moon movie because of that, hence why we never received one. Whereas, it's easier when Ash is properly traveling, which is bound to return in the Gen 8 anime, which might also mean the return of just one art style. Though, of course, we just have to wait for our final answers once the Gen 8 anime art style gets revealed, along with its first movie's art style. But for now, I think I definitely hit the nail on the head regarding the constant change in art styles over the past 3 years. And hopefully, you understand everything a little bit better. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section though. And if you're a regular viewer, I'm sorry if I repeated some stuff I said in older videos in this video. I just needed to give a more in-depth explanation for everybody, as multiple people have keep coming back to me and I've just also wanted to answer it myself. But before I do end off this video, I do quickly want to answer one question many regular viewers have kept asking me in the comment section, but I never really got the chance to in any other videos. But seeing as I mentioned the topic briefly in this video, the question is, how do I feel about Sun and Moon not receiving a movie? And well, although it's obvious why it didn't receive a movie, with the evidence I provided in this video, I will admit I would have loved to see a movie, especially because I love Sun and Moon so much. Hell, I'll take it over Movie 22 any day. However, at the same time, I'm glad there wasn't a movie, as it gave us the excuse to see the alternate timeline in Movie 20 and Movie 21, which I adored both of those movies so much, especially Movie 21. And, to be honest, that's all I really have to say regarding that. It's a shame, but we just have to live with it, you know? However, do let me know in the comments down below how you personally feel about Sun and Moon not receiving a movie. I'd love to hear. But for now, I think it's finally time to end off this video, as we did kinda answer the main topic anyway, which was the art styles. But anyway, yeah, if you did enjoy this video, then please be sure to consider leaving a like, a share, and if you're new here, a subscribe along with that bell icon to stay in loop with all things Pokemon anime related. If you want to support this channel any further way, I also have a Patreon, link in the description below. Thank you for watching everybody. This is HackInsomniac, signing out.